What a finish! What a man!
The drum roll finishes, and the target is hit.
And that was it. And it comes on finals night, and it's another
Dirty Harrison! Van Velzen!
And that is exactly...
Could be a dart here. Winstanley, it will be a dart at tops. Fine check out there for Lorraine Winstanley. Well, she'll be looking to put this one to bed. Been here before with Lisa Ashton, that's how she opened the night, and once again.
Now then, tops.
The first leg, Gemma.
Pounds, should this not go? Match darts, double 15, ruthless. It has been a stellar women's week here at the Modus Super Series. 3 places for finals night have been filled. There's 3 to go. Good evening, welcome along to the culmination of Group B. Lisa Ashton was in fine form last night. She only needs one more win to assure qualification into finals night tomorrow. Matthew Edgar is back alongside me. And before we look at Group B, Group C this afternoon was absolutely chaotic.
Great word. Great way to describe it. We went in and it was a very close contest before a dart was thrown. Robin Byrne at the bottom of the table we thought could play a bit of a part in that group, so no one was really out of contention. And that was kind of the vibe all the way through. Going into the final game, there was still a battle for that second position.
And amidst all the chaos, Kirsty Vinakainen kept her cool to win the group, but only on leg difference. Group A was decided on leg difference, and Group C is the same. Priscilla Steenbergen on debut here at the Modus Super Series, also qualifying at the expense of Vicky Broom, Sophie McKinley and Lorraine Hayden. As you mentioned, Matt, Robin Byrne can count herself unlucky at finishing bottom of the table, but Kirsty held her nerve.
Yeah, I think the table tells you everything you need to know there, doesn't it, in regards to how the group went. But Vinakainen, the key attribute was just the composure. The composure and the clinical nature of which she played. She has been maybe accused in the past of being a little one pace, not just in regards to the delivery of the dart, but in regards to the level where we go, has she got that A game in to compete with the likes of Fallon Sherrock, Lisa Ashton, Bo Greaves, the ladies at the very top of the game? Or is she sort of the best of the rest? Well, she's going to have an opportunity to go up against those big hitters tomorrow night, and she's earned that right. And she has won on this stage before. This could be the stage that lets those ladies in the elite end of this game really know that Vinakainen means business.
Our focus then turns once more to Group B tonight as we now have a look at how the table looks. Lisa Ashton 4 out of 4. Fallon Sherrock could potentially be thinking that she should have gone 4 out of 4. A plethora of missed doubles against Lisa Ashton costing her. We expect those two to qualify, Matt, but that third spot very much up for grabs.
It really is, and maybe the head-to-head between Lorraine Winstanley and Gemma Hayter is going to be the key to see who takes that third position. We've got 2 battles going on tonight, and then by doing that, we just ignore completely Laura Turner and just concentrate on those battles. However, we know what Laura Turner's done on that stage before. I don't expect she's going to go through the card again without a win. So maybe she could be a bit of a wild card for this group tonight.
She's going to be a big price. Let's take a look at the market then at Group B. It comes as no surprise to see Lisa Ashton odds-on favourite at 4 to 6. Fallon Sherrock as well could easily win the group should Lisa falter. Sherrock priced up at 11 to 8 and Laura Turner 500 to 1. Matt, is that about right?
Yeah. I normally like to argue with the odds compilers. I like to try and find a bit of value. I like to try and tip an outsider where possible. But I think we've got this absolutely spot on. Their odds are exactly the same as my assessment. We've got 2 players battling out for the Group B title and 2 players battling out for qualification.
Let's not put it off any longer. Let's get this action started. We start with Women's Week winner 3 and Women's Week winner 4. Lisa Ashton taking on Gemma Hayter. And let's remind ourselves of Lisa's winning week.
be wanting to take 6, mind you.
Game shot. And
She doesn't indeed.
Gemma
She
Hayter.
takes the double 10.
Game shot on the second leg. Lisa Ashton.
Treble 21st, 18 now. She's going to get one dart at it.
Game
Oh,
shot.
and she
And
only
the
needs
match.
one dart at
Rhiannon
it.
Sullivan. Game shot. And the match. Kirsty
And
Vinakainen.
Kirsty Vinakainen does pin double 4 in the end.
Game shot.
But no
And the
mistake
match.
this time from Lisa Ashton, who does win 3-1. Finds it with the third, and it is a 3-2 victory for Kirsty Vinakainen over Gemma Hayter.
She goes 1 for double 4.
Game shot.
Tidies
And
it
the
up
match.
nicely.
Double 10 once again.
Game shot on the second
This
leg.
time she
Lisa
finds it.
Game shot. And the match.
And that's exactly what she
Lisa
does.
Game
Oh,
shot
and
on the
even
first
nicer done,
leg.
that
Gemma
double.
Hayter.
Double 19. For an
Game
absolute
shot on the third leg.
stonker.
Rhiannon Sullivan.
What a finish there from Rhiannon O'Sullivan.
Game shot and the match.
It's a win
Rhiannon
for Rhiannon O'Sullivan. That Ashton needed once she saw that.
Game
That was the only
shot.
opportunity
And the
she
Modus
needed.
Super Series
Your
Women's Week 3 champion.
Super Series
Lisa
Women Week 3
Ashton.
champion.
The Lancashire Rose, Lisa Ashton.
Yes, Lisa Ashton, a former Women's Week winner here. Can she do it again? Or could it be Gemma Hayter that can put in a repeat performance? Gemma has some work to do, and she knows it. She was here very early this evening, fully preparing for a big night. Lisa has arrived feeling a little bit under the weather. Nothing serious, she's got a cold, but still, the fact remains, Lisa herself only needs the one win to book her place into finals night tomorrow. There were sort of green shoots of revival for Gemma in this match last night as we see Mr. Paul Hinks, the man, the myth, the legend. Always great to see him here. And we are set
First
for
leg,
another
Lisa did throw
blockbuster
first.
evening of action,
on.
Matthew Edgar.
Oh, for sure. And the way that the fixtures break down, it's very interesting here for Gemma Hayter at the very start of the day. She's got probably the
81.
toughest game based on the evidence of last night, starting off against the lady at the top of the table in Lisa Ashton. Not just top of the table, but top of the performers as well.
44.
And then her next game would be against Lorraine Winstanley. We suggest that Gemma
85.
Hayter has got the ability to turn the situation around. However, her first 2 fixtures tonight will be key. If she doesn't win those, she is done for.
41.
Gemma still works full time. She came here last night after a full day's work.
140.
Lisa, of course, has been here all week off the back of Group A.
100.
It's always a tough thing to balance as well, that the work and darts balance. But it's not
57.
always the case if it cracks the code when all you've got is darts to worry about in your life. Some people struggle with that side as well. It's all personal preference. We've seen in the past the likes of Johnny Clayton,
85.
world's
Lisa
top
Carr,
16,
138.
choosing to still go to work. James Wade. Oh, hang on a minute. Double 9.
129.
Just threw herself into that one a little bit. Maybe a bit too early for the 138 on this occasion, but a bit of time on the side here for the Lancashire Rose to get the opening leg.
41. Lisa Carr,
Even more
9.
time on the side now. Guaranteed 6 starts at the 9.
Well, she now has to go right to the bottom of the
3.
board, and it was a vicious bounce out. She'll be back for double 3. Hayter, as of yet to make an impression, but now she has applied
150.
maximum
Lisa Carr,
pressure.
6.
Straight at it or split? It was straight at it. Double one.
4. Jamil
And out of
40.
nowhere, Gemma Hayter is now favourite to take the leg. An opportunity
30. Lisa
that
Car
is
2.
missed. Will she get another chance? Double one is always awkward.
No score. Jamil Car
And there
10.
is the prime example of that. Straight for double five.
No score. Lisa Car
Gemma
2.
can't find it.
Getting shown the first leg.
Lisa
Lisa
can't.
Ashton.
And it is the sort of right result in the end. Ashton had a
Second leg, Gemma
big
to
lead.
first. Game on.
which was eventually whittled away. A real big opportunity missed for Gemma Hayter.
60.
Well, the big question, wasn't it, with Gemma Hayter was, is she going to be able to find that release point? Is she going to be able to find that feel?
140.
Did manage to get a bit of time with Gemma last night just to discuss those theories, and I didn't even have to offer the opinion. She was straight to
60.
it to say, I had no feeling up there tonight. I just couldn't get the release. However, what was really interesting was Gemma Hayter had that in
41.
the practice room. It was only the stage where she was finding it a bit of a struggle. And with that in mind, you come into this game a little bit experimental. You're practicing in the
28.
back. You don't really buy into what's happening back there because you know, well, 24 hours ago I was practicing well in here and it didn't translate. And she will come up on the stage.
140.
And when she first starts playing, she's going to be trying to work it out. How's it going tonight? What does it feel like? Is it better? And she'll ultimately be asking herself all these questions,
57.
which at the moment, it looks like the answer, unfortunately, for Gemma Hayter is it could be a very long night. And not a night.
140.
That books are back here tomorrow.
That match against Lorraine Winstanley is going to be so
60.
crucial.
Lisa Car 40.
Tops for Ashton for a
Getting shown the second leg.
13-dart
Lisa
break of
Ashton.
throw. And much like last night,
Third leg, Lisa to third
Lisa
first.
Ashton is not hanging around.
Game on. $140.
Straight back to the power scoring as well. Yeah, speaking to Gemma last night, she told me that after the World Championships, she had 4 days off.
60.
And since then, has had these sort of issues. Wasn't wholly happy with the way she performed
100.
at Q School. And obviously wasn't happy with the way she performed last night either.
80.
She knows what she can do. She knows she's a quality player. It's just all a bit patchy at the moment.
100.
Well, she knows all that, and there's one thing more she's going to know at the end of this game if it carries on like this, and that means it's going to have to significantly pick up for the rest of the night.
68. Lisa Car
Because taking a heavy
61.
defeat here could be very damaging to her qualification chances. And one thing we've learnt about Lisa Ashton over the last 24 hours or so is she's
35.
not been passing up opportunities. Other than in the opening leg of this game, of course, before someone corrects me.
But she won it.
She did, so she didn't pass up the opportunities, she just provided them.
39.
Worrying
Lisa
signs
Car
for
126.
friends and family of Gemma Hayter. However, fans of Lisa
80.
Ashton may be getting ready to book their tickets because she might be about to punch her way to Saturday night in just 46 points' time.
140.
Fans of Lisa Ashton,
Car
get to
46.
dartshop.tv. Is this the time? Tops. It
It's on
is
the
the
match,
time.
Lisa
Lisa Ashton is through to finals night in double quick time. Problems for Gemma Hayter, the reigning champion. But this match all about Ashton continuing her impressive displays. Laura Turner is up next, taking on Fallon Sherrock.
You will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart for
requires 20.
Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And the Dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go for tops, or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Gablas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He's 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone. And you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs one more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the one treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double 4 for the match.
Game. Shot. And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jeff Smith.
Welcome back. 4 of the 6 spots for finals night have now been filled. 2 remain, and Fallon Sherrock is in pole position to take one of them. She faces Laura Turner, who found it tough going last night, coming off the back of a jam-packed media schedule over the past couple of months, to come into a fiercely competitive Group B. It doesn't get any easier. Fallon almost won Group A. She lost out on leg difference, but she put in some mighty displays last night, and were it not for some darting misdemeanors, doubling misdemeanors against Ashton, she would have ran through the card instead of Lisa. It didn't happen, but you feel like if she can sort out these doubling woes, that, dare I say, she could go off favourite tomorrow night.
Fair assessment. Absolutely. This is a different feel about it, though, this game now. Last night there was almost a sense of desperation
85.
going into this match, and that would have came down to the fact that Laura Turner just missed a lot of match starts the game before. Fallon Sherrock done exactly the same. They both came into this match with some question marks.
36.
For Laura Turner, it's probably her final real opportunity to make herself a genuine threat at qualification here. Still, mathematically has a chance. I mean, mathematically, before a dart was thrown, she had a chance
60.
of still winning the group. We know that can't be the case now, because Lisa Ashton picking up the opening fixture with a 3-0 success over Gemma Hayter.
59.
But we did, in our assessment before a dart was thrown, assume that this was going to come down to Lisa Ashton and Fallon Sherrock. If that is the case, Fallon's got to keep the pace with Lisa Ashton
41.
tonight, and that means she's got to come out here aggressive, looking for a sizable win, not just the points.
And in terms of qualification, that
85.
third place spot in the group is very much up for grabs still. Laura Turner can still achieve it. After this match, Gemma Hayter faces Lorraine Winstanley. Lorraine herself
97.
currently occupies third place. She really had to battle for her wins last night.
135. $60.
You still feel Laura Turner's going to play a hand somewhere in this group, picking up a win that could really be decisive for somebody else's opportunities. There's always a spoiler and a wild card in the pack
94.
somewhere.
Laura Car 158.
It's Laura, that is. First to a finish. Can't happen on this occasion. Can certainly apply some pressure on Fallon's
98.
92.
Following the car 92.
So going the old school way. And it almost
55.
worked a treat.
Laura Car 60.
Chance for Turner. Doubling woes for Turner last night.
20. Following the
They've
car
continued
37.
here.
$21. Laura Car 40.
Not a settled start from the pair. Both providing opportunities. This one needs to be thrown better by Laura Turner.
Game show the first leg, Laura Turner.
Got the result. By better, I don't always mean where the dart
Second
lands, I
leg
mean
Fallon
how
to
it
throw
lands.
first.
Because those
Game on.
first two darts she threw at tops, the dart angling down in the board rather than having that upright angle, which just suggests she was throwing late. And that often is an attribute of someone who's
140.
playing with a lack of confidence. Just holding on to the dart a little bit too long.
It's understandable.
41.
Played county last weekend and tasted defeat there, and that was first sort of proper playing action Laura Turner has had due to a packed media schedule.
85.
And there really is no hiding place in this Group B. Yes, it's 3 from 5. My word, this group is tough.
85.
Sherrock has come back firing, which was to be expected.
It was my job to sit
81.
and come up with the variables and what separates the players. And it was really, really hard before a dart was thrown because every one of them has achieved at the highest level. Fallon Sherrock and Lisa Ashton, the two that have achieved at the
45.
highest level on a more consistent basis, which is why you'd have those as your top two. And all signs pointed before a dart was thrown that Gemma Hayter would be that third position. But right now,
59.
the odds compilers would give Lorraine Winstanley very, very big odds on that she will be that third player right now. She's got a game in hand and will be going up against Gemma Hayter in the very next game. That could be decisive.
60.
But that brings us back to the John Park protocol. Gemma's already had a match on stage. It will be Lorraine's first of the evening.
But it wasn't a
58.
positive experience on the stage. Didn't win a leg and didn't look comfortable. If I was Lorraine Winstanley, I'd have enjoyed everything I saw about that Gemma Hayter performance.
45. Following the car 78.
Time for Sherrock. But who
Game shot
needs
on the second
time
leg,
when you
following
can finish
Sherrock.
like that? An emphatic
Third leg
response
loaded through first.
to losing the opening
on.
leg of the contest. Parity restored. And the impetus now back on Turner.
60. $83.
Laura last year, of course, represented England in the WDF World Cup in Korea, winning silver in the pairs with Steph Clark.
60.
Earlier in the year, won the singles at the Six Nations. So just a reminder,
44.
she can still be very dangerous in situations like this.
$100. $60.
A shake of the head from Sherrock. Wanted more, expected more.
100.
This is nice and steady from Turner.
$81.
If Laura can continue to chip away and leave this 181 relatively sweet, then
59.
Sherrock will be running out of time somewhat. Needs a big visit.
$100. Lotto car
That was probably
122.
the minimum expectation there from Sherrock.
It was to give her some hope, but first of all, you got to hope Laura Turner misses the bullseye. Well, she leaves it very handy.
90. Following the car
This
133.
needs to be a perfect visit. 2 trebles and double required. Doesn't find the opener. And this could be a big turn up.
93.
Laura Turner takes
Following
this.
the
She's a
car
leg away from the
32.
match. And then things get interesting.
Double 16. That was a flyer. Double 12 now.
8. Following the car 40.
She'll be disappointed with that effort, and Sherrock can tidy up here. Threatened to walk.
20.
Another
Following the
chance.
car 24.
Much like in the opening leg of the match. It's Turner who has another chance. And that expression tells you all you need to know.
It was panic, wasn't it?
Just recomposes.
Game shot
And
on
it
third
does
leg,
the
Laura
trick
Turner.
magnificently. It was threatening to get
Fourth leg
away
following
from
the
Laura
through
Turner
first.
there.
Game on.
But just taking her time to recompose has done the trick.
Notice the change in demeanour as well this evening in Laura Turner. Yesterday in those situations, she was coming back, she was
70.
smiling, she was trying to maybe engage a bit of eye contact with her opponents. Ha ha, isn't this also funny? Tonight, no. Business. If anything,
60.
a hint of frustration in there as well.
$42.
And the frustration now is building for Fallon Sherrock. She is almost there herself into finals night. But Laura Turner,
140.
this is a different Laura Turner than what we saw last night. This is the real Laura Turner now. Confidence growing.
100.
Noticeable change of pace here for Laura
55.
Turner as well. Starting throw a little bit quicker. One thing we've noticed with Women's Week so far is when the pace
140.
changes, it often changes the standards. And for the better.
Absolutely.
45.
When you see
Follow
Lisa
the car,
Ashton, an already
149.
rapid player in her own right, increase the pace further and maintain fantastic numbers.
59.
Serves up a real treat.
Just to apply a bit of pressure here, Laura Turner looking for a bit of a big eat. Would need to find a treble to worry Fallon Sherrock,
100.
and does squeeze it into that
90.
bottom corner with a last start. She'd taken this out yesterday. She'd taken it on the ball.
65. Follow the car, 101.
But that was yesterday. Now she's facing match opportunity here from Laura Turner.
Needs the treble 19. The target cannot be acquired. So
Follow the car,
Sherrock
25.
can send us to a last leg decider with double 8.
Gage on the
No
fourth
messing
Fallon
this
Sherrock.
time. And we go all the way.
Fifth and final leg, Laura to throw first. Game on.
This match last night resulted in a whitewash win for
100.
Sherrock. This time, she's been taken all the way. Will she get the win?
Well, the question here really regarding Fallon
100.
Sherrock is her standard has not been what we'd normally expect from her in this game, but has it been strong enough to get a breaker throw against Laura Turner? Up to
85.
now, the answer's been no, and every single time Laura Turner keeps finding these one treble visits, it's forcing Fallon to do something big.
$140.
That'll do it. And now Turner knows she needs to maintain a steady scoring.
100.
She's doing so.
Oh, best leg of the game so far. And what a time to have it. Well, it's all or nothing. The point's on the line. Her first start still looking inviting for Fallon, but she's coming away.
57.
Clearly not happy with the lie of the second dart. Ran for cover and didn't find it. Just halving and cancelling out the power of that 140. And again, Laura Turner in the red.
125.
Superb. Can Sherrock do something similar or something even better? Yes, she can.
140. Lorica 91.
What a fantastic leg. Both battling hard for the points and the opportunity that that would provide.
Tops for the match. One more in hand,
51.
but it goes
Lorica
too high, and
64.
now this match is at the mercy of Fallon Sherrock. Double 8.
48.
It goes on the floor as
Lorica
Sherrock
40.
pleads with the board. Can Laura Turner throw a spanner in the works? Fallon Sherrock, it's tops once more. Chasing it,
30.
but not catching
Follow
it.
your
Bent
car,
the
16.
wire of the double 5. And Fallon Sherrock, double 4.
No
Wow.
score. Lorica 10.
Unbelievable scenes.
We've been here before, haven't we, both of these players? Missing handfuls of chances yesterday to win matches. Another chance for Laura Turner.
That's made a big indent.
Getting shot in the match.
We utilised a bit of a marker there, and Laura Turner gets her first win of Group B at the expense of Fallon Sherrock to really throw a spanner in the works for Sherrock. It's Laura Turner who is now eyeing that third place spot in Group B, getting a mammoth victory. Gemma Hayter faces Lorraine Winstanley in a big match next. Match number 3 of this evening is a biggie. 3 players qualify out of the 5 participants here in Group B. And now, third place Lorraine Winstanley takes on fourth place Gemma Hayter. Something has to give here. And after Gemma lost her opening match of the evening to a sublime Lisa Ashton, who has been the standout player throughout, taking on Lorraine, who is having her opening fixture of the evening. Lorraine earning herself 2 wins last night, both really hard fought. She showed tremendous battling qualities. And is now in pole position as things stand, but something needs to change for Gemma Hayter. We haven't seen the real Gemma Hayter here tonight, or indeed
First leg, Gemma to throw first.
yesterday.
Game on.
We need to see the real Gemma Hayter.
And now, the time is up. There is no more time.
140.
There is no more opportunities, and that was thrown with aggression. And even the attitude there from Gemma Hayter afterwards, she's very well aware this is a must-win game. Because even after this
100.
game, Lorraine Winstanley will still have a game in hand. Because Gemma Hayter's already been on the stage this evening, taking on Lisa Ashton. So even a victory here will only bring a level on points with Lorraine still a game to
140.
play. And that game will be against Laura Turner.
Now, I'm no lip-reading expert, but as Gemma Hayter just called her opening two
78.
visits, we both resulted in 140s rubbish.
Feel versus real. If you don't feel right, it doesn't matter what's
45.
really happening.
Is it a case potentially, obviously having spoken to her last night and now knowing the way she's feeling about her game, is maybe in danger of overthinking things?
81.
Maybe she just needs to trust her ability and just throw a dart.
That's the most simplistic way of saying exactly what is going on. Overthinking. That is exactly the problem.
121.
Because even then, 1-2-1, Phantom throws, trying to work it out. I'm not feeling well. She's on 55 after 12. But the result, as I keep saying, and I mentioned it yesterday, the result of the game, what's
Gemma
happening on the
O'Carr,
board,
55.
is irrelevant to how she is going to feel.
Tops then. Tens would do it.
Game shown the first
An
leg.
opening
Gemma
15
Hayter.
dart salvo for Gemma Hayter is a much
Second
needed
leg, Lorraine
revival.
to throw
Yes, she's
first.
still
Game
stretching out. Phantom throws. But that was a solid leg. That is the Gemma Hayter that is the reigning champion. That's the Gemma Hayter who is the reigning WADC champion. That's the Gemma Hayter that gave
20.
Josh Rock the fright of his life at Alexandra Palace.
This is going to feel like work and effort tonight for Gemma Hayter. But one thing we've learnt about Gemma
41.
Hayter is she's not afraid to put in the effort, and she's not shy of work.
$83.
But if we learn anything from last night, you can never count Lorraine Winstanley out.
140.
She was winning legs that maybe she had no right to last night. Showed a lot of guts, a lot of heart,
24.
drawing on all of that experience to get priceless victories.
But if there was a major glaring standout issue in the game of Lorraine Winstanley, it was far too many darts going into the one. That's continued to be the case, and it's been punished now by Gemma Hayter, who finds a maximum, but still continues to go through what looks a bit like a dance
41.
routine.
Yeah, Gemma Hayter is currently averaging nearly 108. Treble would be handy.
100.
And there is that required treble. She'll be back for tops for a potential 13 dart break of throw.
100. Gemma O'Carr, 40.
So to convert, slightly wayward. Tens could be the answer again,
20.
but not on this occasion.
$79. Gemma O'Carr, 20.
Good last. Leaves a finish. But Hayter working away inside. Frustration.
No score.
Wow.
Lorraine, your car 154.
There'll probably be a nervous glance over to the scoreboard at some point to see exactly where Lorraine Winstanley is and be quite happy to see her a long way back. And there's that one again for Lorraine Winstanley. It's been a big, big problem. Continues to be a problem. Continues to offer opportunity
Gemma, your car
to
20.
Gemma Hayter in this crucial must-win clash.
Getting shot on the second leg.
There's
Gemma
the
Hayter.
double 10. It's ruined
Third leg,
the
Gemma to
average
through first.
somewhat.
Game on.
But at this stage of Group B, averages count for nothing. It is all about winning legs and converting that into winning matches.
100.
And this has been, despite those little doubling foibles in the previous leg, this has been much improved from Gemma Hayter.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine that Gemma
60.
Hayter would like to be sat on a sofa tomorrow watching the darts on Pluto TV going, well, I played all right, I had a nice average. You say it's about points at this stage. Grind them
60.
out, battle them, blow your opponent away, whatever it takes.
I mean, it's a home tie for her. She's from up the road in Gosport. There'll be plenty of
64.
local support here tomorrow night should Hayter go on to qualify. Scan that QR code on your screen now, incidentally, for your tickets. Still a few available. But it is very much a home
41.
match for Hayter here. Winstanley is playing Hayter away.
$80.
Not too often you see frustration, is it, from Lorraine Winstanley? I'm guessing that is more down to playing the current situation and the environment here.
60.
The league table. All is very, very relevant to how the players are feeling at different points in a day.
45.
And a whitewash defeat here for Lorraine would see that advantage completely whittle away. And it could spell ominous signs for Hayter's rivals as
100.
she is now starting to click into gear. There is undoubted signs of positivity.
81.
Hayter knew
Gemma
this
Hayter,
was a
140.
huge match for her. It was must win. It still is
60.
must win. And she is in pole position. As you quite rightly mentioned, Matt, that
91.
Lorraine will still have
Gemma
that
Hayter,
game in
80.
hand.
Which means for Gemma, this needs to be a damaging blow to Lorraine's chances. And she needs a big swing in the legs. Bullseye will do it.
55. Lorraine, your car 80.
What an effort that was. One match start missed from Gemma Hayter. Can Lorraine Winstanley stay alive here? Climbing the ladder.
60.
Can't quite climb it high
25.
enough to hit tops. Double for the target then.
21.
More
Lorraine,
match
your
starts
car
missed.
20.
She was not happy with that effort at double four whatsoever.
As match starts on her own throw. Getting further away. Shuffle across the hockey to try and open up
No
the
score.
bed.
Gemma, your car
That
4.
may be a big damaging blow.
A look of resignation on the face of Lorraine Winstanley. But Hayter needs double one.
2. Lorraine, your car
She
20.
cannot believe it. I don't think Lorraine can believe it either.
No score. Gemma, your car 2.
How many more chances does Hayter need for a vital, crucial
No
victory?
score.
And the wait
Not on your
goes
card,
on.
20.
Double 5 for Winstanley.
Game shown the third
And
leg.
on we
Lorraine
go.
Winstanley.
An ironic celebration.
Fourth leg, Lorraine through first. Game on.
Hayter giving the smiles as well, but inside, knowing the competitor that Gemma Hayter is, she'll be fuming.
Because it's not just the loss of the leg, it's not just the change that will make in
26.
regards to the table, but it was also on Gemma's throw, which could put her into a little bit of danger in this game, but she'll be very, very happy to hear 26 as the opening call there for Lorraine
95.
Winstanley. I suppose for Lorraine, maybe it's a good thing, but she's starting to hit a couple of 5s.
41.
Last night it was just all down that right-hand side, wasn't it? Every single miss was in the 1s.
36. $60.
Much straighter, but was a shade unfortunate there to not find the treble. Hayter has found it.
100.
In a very inviting dart, and when Gemma Hayter's playing well, with that first dart the way it was, sat up, just laying slightly to the right-hand side, she'd be expecting to fill the treble 20. Instead, it was the only one she found.
100.
Another indication that this is just a bit of a scrap right now for Gemma.
$60.
Yeah, the last 2 legs very scrappy indeed after a masterful
55.
opening leg from Hayter. She has wrestled away
100.
the darts here from Lorraine Winstanley.
Well, the treble's a must now for Lorraine. If this dart is not a rescuer in that treble 20, Gemma Hayter will know she's got 6
26.
darts, and that is the
Gemma
situation we
Hayter,
face now.
110.
Gemma Hayter, 6 darts at 110. Bit of breathing room, and you feel she may need a bit of breathing room.
74.
Another match dart missed, but she will be back for more.
Well, it's 17 darts missed in the whole match now for Gemma Hayter at the doubles.
Yeah, complete average destroyer. Midway through the second
24.
leg, she was averaging over
Gemma Hayter,
107.
36.
That is a distant memory, but it will not matter one iota should she hit double 18.
Game shot on the
She
match,
finds
Gemma
it.
Hayter.
It was hard work, but it is a vital, crucial, big win for Gemma Hayter over her rival for that 3rd place spot, Lorraine Winstanley. Hayter is now finally up and running, you feel. It's a big game coming up after the break. It's Fallon Sherrock against Lisa Ashton.
He will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have one dart for the match.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And he Dart at double 16, gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go over the tops, or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Gablas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He's 2 darts away from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone. And you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs 1 more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the 1 treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double 4 for the match.
Game. Shot. And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jeff Smith.
Welcome back. A classic encounter is afoot here at Women's Week 5 at the Modus Super Series. Live and free, of course, as always on Pluto TV. Fallon Sherrock against Lisa Ashton. Lancashire Rose already through to finals night after an early victory over Gemma Hayter. That following running through the card last night. These two have served up
First
a
leg
darting
Fallon's
feast so
first.
far this week,
Game on.
renewing their acquaintances after Group A. Fallon leads the head-to-heads, but when she has lost, it's been because Fallon has missed doubles.
127.
On Wednesday, Fallon Sherrock averaged 103 when defeating Lisa Ashton.
85.
And after an earlier setback, losing out to Laura Turner in a last leg decider, Fallon could do with a win.
Styles make
45.
fights, they say, don't they? And sometimes certain people bring out the best in others, and I think Fallon Sherrock and Lisa Ashton certainly are that for each other.
123.
When the PDC Women's Series are still stalled at the very early stages, it was almost, who's going to win it today? Is it going to be Lisa or is it going to be Fallon? And I think that rivalry's
100.
continued all the way through.
It's a fantastic
100.
rivalry. Masses of respect between these two. Say styles make fights. I could see Paul Hinks as a boxing referee.
96. $84. Following the car, 133.
Fallon that will get first chance at a finish. Ashton will be back for 109.
57. Lisa Carr, 109.
Nope, not in, Lisa. No finish, no possibility. No chance to threaten the Fallon Sherrock darts
61.
here.
Follow the car, 76.
Does leave it handy if Fallon can't convert. Stay in there, bravely stay in there, working her way around the flight to leave a favourite double
Gauge on the
18.
first leg, Fallon Sherrock.
Fortune favours the brave.
Second leg, Lisa to throw
It
first.
is
Game
Fallon
on.
Sherrock that has been rewarded to take that early lead.
50.
Still that free-flowing style of
100.
Ashton is continuing
140.
the speed of that 140.
$56.
Now, if you remember, Matt, the last time we worked together, you got your stopwatch
41.
out to time Tommy Morris because you thought he was quicker than Ricky Evans. Sherrock fills it up.
180.
I was going to say in that previous shot, I don't like that switch of Fallon Sherrock, and that is why. The reason I don't like that switch from the 19s to the 17s when you've
140.
only got the one treble is the 3-4-5. You hit the 180, you don't leave a finish. Had she a switch to the 18s and scored 57,
43.
3-4-4, 180 leaves
130.
1-6-4. I don't understand the logic.
And she could well be punished.
125.
Almost was.
Following the car, 122.
Yes. 2 treble 18s means double 7.
115.
Sherrock's
Lisa
turn to
car,
go
5.
inside. Both have left. Tricky single figure
Inch on
out,
the
and it's
second leg.
Ashton.
Lisa Ashton.
That doesn't give Sherrock a chance. And
Third leg, Fallon
draws
to throw
level.
first. Game on.
Well, back to my earlier point. Do I dare challenge you to get the stopwatch back out to time Lisa Ashton?
I mean, I can do. I don't think it's going to break the Ricky Evans speed,
95.
who Troy and Alexandra Palace appear to have got even quicker.
60.
I mean, she is undoubtedly the quickest female player.
57.
Yeah, I can't think of any quicker off the top of my head. Not
60.
always been the case for Lisa. She's always had rhythm, but seems to have injected so much extra pace within the game.
137.
This has been a significant improvement from Fallon Sherrock. It
100.
simply had to be. Had she performed the way that she did against Laura Turner, then she would have been steamrolled by Lisa Ashton. These two bring the
58.
best out of each other. And this is where we're sort of left ruining the short format here, because
60. Follow the car,
never mind best of 5
154.
legs, you could quite happily watch a best of 5 sets.
$98.
Both players strong on their own throw thus far. Ashton still in the 200s.
37. Follow the car, 56.
Tops for Sherrock.
Gauge on the third
There's no
leg,
hanging
Fallon
around
Sherrock.
on the doubles this time for Fallon.
Fourth leg, Lisa to throw first. Game on.
2 out of 3 on the outer ring. A significant upturn in fortune
60.
on the doubles.
Perfect. Inviting.
180.
Expectant.
You just knew.
82.
Well, last night when she opened with a 180, you could see visibly straight away when she missed in the next visit that her mind was going towards a 9 darter. Not tonight, the mind's on one thing in this game, and that is beating Lisa Ashton.
95.
She may do it in this leg, because she's stolen the march here on the Ashton darts. Any treble here would put her in a great position,
60.
right on the wire. Well thrown dart, little reward, but Ashton needs at least 2.
100. Following the car, 161.
She gets 1. Sherrock on a finish after just 9 darts.
$65. Lisa Carr, 164.
Has left a 2-dart combination. Ashton has no answer to the 164 that
100.
was
Following
needed.
the car, 96.
And it's Sherrock now, who has a match dart.
Game
And it is taken at the earliest opportunity. My word, that was impressive from Fallon Sherrock. She's defeated Lisa Ashton again this week and has inflicted Lisa Ashton's first defeat in Group B. 92 average from Sherrock. Coming after the break, it's Lorraine Winstanley against Laura Turner.
Are you ready to lift that trophy, Darius? Yes. Let's do it then. Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series 9 champion is Lucky D, Darius Labanowski!
Well, what a wonderful night of darts we have seen, and we are ready. Our champion is ready, and it's trophy time. So receive the trophy. £25,000. The new Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And one more time, the 8th Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And the new Modus Super Series champion is Andreas Dirty Harrison. And one more time, the 7th Modus Super Series champion. Give it up for Andreas Dirty Harrison.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Would you please show your appreciation for your Series 6 Modus Super Series champion, Scott Taylor?
One more time, your new Modus Super Series champion. He is Chucky. He is Jim McEwen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series champion, retaining his title, the Nuke, Luke Littler!
17, which he gets. Bullseye for the win. Absolutely incredible.
Oh, you just know.
Bang on cue. Come on, it's fishy time.
One more. This will be amazing.
Is it double top? Double 12.
As the champion, it's match start.
Will get a match start at the bottom. There it is.
The time is now.
A new champion will rise.
These are nights as dart players you absolutely dream of.
Charlie Manby!
Yes, indeed. Series 13 about to get underway on Monday morning. Week 1 features the Series 1 champion Conan Whitehead. Previous Series champion Jim McEwen also returns. That's Adam Savada after an appearance at Alexandra Palace. Our rising star winner Henry Coates is also here, alongside George Killington, who makes his Super Series debut. And don't forget David Evans as well, off the back of his appearance on Champions Week of Series 12, where Charlie Manby was crowned champion, but he cannot defend his crown. So it will be the Series 13 champion. It gets underway Monday morning at 9:30 here on Pluto TV. Lorraine Winstanley set to take on her great friend Laura Turner. And it's really on Lorraine Winstanley to now recover after a damaging defeat to Gemma Hayter. Gemma, along with these two, vying for that final qualification spot, that third place in the group. Laura, with an opening win of her own at long last, a 3-2 win over Fallon Sherrock, who we saw before the break blow Lisa Ashton away. But the winner of this match is really making a challenge for that third spot.
Through first.
Winstanley has the dart, and yesterday she got the better of Laura in a last leg decider. It wouldn't be a surprise to see this match go all the way once again.
No, I fully expect it, absolutely. Certainly on the evidence of what we've seen from the pair so far today. But you mentioned about that damaging defeat in the last to Gemma Hayter. It is only a damaging defeat if she does not win this game. Because this is the game in hand. This is the thing that's going to level it all up in regards to the games played column. So if Lorraine doesn't get the victory here, Gemma Hayter puts herself into a very good position off the back of that result. However, Lorraine wins this one and it kind of undoes all the good work that Gemma did.
I was chatting with the pair of them earlier on this evening, and we were sort of jovial about last night's encounter, in that these two do practice together, but they live quite far apart, so they practice together online. And when they play each other, they were saying that Laura always takes a 2-0 lead, but
42.
Lorraine wins 3-2, and that is exactly what happened last night.
Bit of familiarity then, that's good.
Well, it is for Lorraine.
100. $60.
It'll be interesting to see what we're going to get from Laura Turner here, having finally got that elusive win, and it was a big win as well over Fallon Sherrock.
45.
Well, the shackle's now off.
It's the ideal game really for Laura Turner, isn't it? Playing someone you got a bit of familiarity with in a game that means 41. So much, because she can play herself back into contention here with the win.
Well, yeah, she'd go level on points with Lorraine and indeed Gemma Hayter.
60.
From almost nowhere, will be mounting a serious challenge.
The beauty of Group B, isn't it? You're never really out of it. I remember a
25.
Champions Week in the old venue. David Pallett, bottom of Group B, lost all of his games and by quite a scoreline. Turned up the next day, expecting to be eliminated and head off
100.
straight home. Ended up qualifying.
Turner has a real healthy
18.
advantage here
What are your car 91?
on the Winstanley throw as well. Gets the treble 14. Gets the double 16. Laura Turner 91. Checkout to break throw.
Laura did through first. Game on.
She couldn't, could she? Could she make it? We thought we'd had our fill of all the drama after Group C this afternoon. And yet, Group B
26.
is threatening. It's threatening more drama.
I think when you saw the lineup announced over a week ago now in regards to the players that will be taking part in this Women's Week, I think drama was almost a guarantee.
81.
But I will remind
55.
you of that conversation that I told at the top of this match. When these two play, Laura Turner goes 2-0 up and Lorraine
100.
wins 3-2. So it is never over until it is over.
60.
It's now Winstanley's turn.
42.
To really force the issue and potentially threaten to break back immediately.
$60.
Be disappointing this for Laura Turner, getting that breaker throw. That beautiful combination check out and then 12 darts in. And only having 201 points scored.
100.
It will feel like you're handing it straight back. You do the hard work and then just give it away. Christmas was last month, Laura.
$100.
Better. But this leg is still Winstanley's to lose from here.
132.
Eyebrow raising last start of the visit, but the first two darts did the trick. And it is looking as though
40.
Laura Turner will not be going 2-0 up. So it could well be entering new territory. Tops for Lorraine.
36.
Goes inside on 10s as well.
160.
Maybe there is an outside opportunity after all for Laura.
$60. What are your cards?
Rounds off her score to leave a level ton. Decent enough guide. And she's done exactly what she could ill afford to do. Has gone inside on that double
What are your
5.
car? 100.
resisted the temptation to attempt tops, but
34. Not on your car, 4.
maybe it would have been an idea to do so.
Game shot in the second leg.
Well,
Lorraine
the
Winstanley.
double is finally acquired for Winstanley, and it's 1-1.
Third
So
leg,
we
Lorraine,
are
you through first. Game
in new
on.
territory.
$81.
If you were Gemma Hayter, Matt, who would you be rooting for here? It's a interesting conundrum.
Oh, for sure. You want Laura Turner to win this game because you don't want to be chasing down someone points ahead of you. You'd rather just have
41.
everyone on the level playing field and go, right, let's battle it out over the last 2 fixtures each. Especially considering that Gemma Hayter still has to play Laura
43.
Turner, so it's still within her own hands on that head-to-head.
It's Gemma's final match of the group tonight against Laura, who will have one more to play following
45.
that encounter, and that's against Lisa Ashton, who, as we well know, is already home and hosed.
83.
After taking out that 91 in the opening leg of the match, Laura hasn't really been able to build on that.
21.
And is once again leaving herself with it all to do.
Well, if you think about the front 9 in the last 2 legs for Laura Turner, we alluded to after 12 darts, she only scored 201. The likelihood here
100.
is it's going to be even less this time round. That front 9, just 107 points.
$125.
Sort of just puts her back at arm's reach again, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, needs to back it up with another
81.
big visit as Lorraine Winstanley leaves herself a finish.
$55. Well, on your car, 113.
Winstanley once again then with a healthy lead.
$41.
It isn't wholly convincing there, and if Laura can find a couple of big trebles here, which is already halfway to doing so, just make Lorraine think twice
81.
about
Well, on
this.
your car,
72. $67 indeed. Bullseye.
47.
Fantastic
Well, on your
effort.
car, 133.
Winstanley dare not look on. $52 remaining now for Laura Turner.
101. Well, on your car, 25.
Pressure applied.
No score.
Oh,
well, on your
no.
car, 32.
Invitation. Opportunity. One last start here for Laura Turner to regain that lead.
24. Well, on your car,
And if
25.
she is to not qualify for Saturday night, it's moments like that she will have to look back on.
Change of tact, but it was almost a similar outcome. Oh, would you believe
No
it?
score. Volley of car 8.
Would you believe it? Another invitation for Laura Turner to win this third leg. And that
Game's on the third leg.
invitation
Laura Turner.
has been accepted. Lorraine
Fourth leg
Winstanley
loaded through first.
throws that leg
Game on.
away. To break a throw, Laura. You're up next. Don't go to the table.
Well, we're just saying there, if Laura Turner doesn't qualify, she may look back at moments like that. I'm pretty sure I know the exact moment right now. If Lorraine Winstanley does not qualify, she is
100.
going to highlight as the reason as to why she hasn't. And we have just seen it there. There's always a moment that sticks out in your mind whenever you miss out on something. Or when you lose a game, you can always pinpoint where you
100.
think it's turned.
Good reply from Winstanley, though, matching the ton set from Turner.
But it was in this position, wasn't it, in that game against Fallon Sherrock, where Laura Turner started to find
100.
her best darts when the winning post was in sight.
$100.
Tons all round. Turner looking to continue the trend.
100.
Does so. Winstanley looking to continue the trend,
140.
but goes even better. And that 140 has left her on a finish after 9 darts. Much to the amusement of the two players.
$55. But on your car, 161.
Well, the run of ton plus scoring has been halted there. Well, this leg has certainly been much
45.
more like it.
What on your car, 146.
Oh, absolutely. But that shot there for Lorraine Winstanley has just offered more hope here to Laura Turner. This becomes just a set-up play.
100.
And
But on your
sets it
car,
up very well.
116.
Leaves herself on a potential 2-darter. Lorraine needs this to save the match. She's taken out a 118 yesterday, a very similar combination. Treble single
76.
to double.
What on your car, 46.
Not on this occasion. And this could blow this group wide open.
How flat did that dart lie in that attempt for tops? But now it's Laura Turner. One more in hand, a match dart.
30.
But it
Well, then
cannot
you can't
follow the
40.
mark that was set. And Winstanley back for tops to take us all the way for the second time in 2 days between these two. And at the worst possible moment, she is back
20.
in the big one.
What on your car, 16.
Laura Turner then for 2 wins out of 2 tonight. Double 4.
No score.
And it's Turner's
What on
turn
your car, 20.
to find the wrong double to bust her score.
Laura Turner cannot put Lorraine Winstanley away. It was a similar situation yesterday. And history is repeating itself again here.
She cannot watch. She cannot look on
Game shot
because
the
the
fourth leg,
outcome
Lorraine
was
Winstanley.
inevitable. She knew.
Fifth and final leg,
She knew
Lorraine
that was going to
reverse.
happen.
Game on.
And yet she can't believe it at the same time.
Just frustrated, isn't she? Just needs to find
60.
a little bit of composure and inspiration she can draw on from earlier on. She was in this situation against Fallon Sherrock, a last leg shootout, 2-2, and she found her very best.
$35.
It's nervy, it's edgy.
60.
Winstanley playing safe.
$45.
That's 4 out the first 6 now gone into the 5 here for Laura Turner, which means Lorraine Winstanley can play it safe. Just keep the darts straight. 1 or 2 will drop in the treble.
100.
The gap is starting to emerge.
$55.
Another straight going in to the 5s. Winstanley has stayed straight.
Has full control here, because even a 180 for Laura Turner would only draw a level. This is how you play
60.
a last leg shootout when you've got the throw. Lorraine Winstanley, absolutely textbook.
$60.
Turner staying with the 20s.
100. Well, on your car, what
Only find a
121.
ton, but at this stage, tons aren't really enough. Lorraine Winstanley, double 18 for a 1-2-1.
103.
That was a mightily fine effort. She'll be back.
With choices, though. Straight for it or split. Always a hard one to decide, especially when the chips are down like they are here. That makes the decision a bit easier, because Turner is not on a finish due to that wayward last start.
Straight for it and straight in. And Lorraine Winstanley has beaten Laura Turner by 3 legs to 2 again. Turner surrendering a lead. The pattern continues. And Lorraine Winstanley wins that game in hand to move back into 3rd place. Gemma Hayter faces Fallon Sherrock after the break.
Are you ready to lift that trophy, Darius? Yes. Let's do it then. Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series 9 champion is Lucky D, Darius Labanowski!
Well, what a wonderful night of darts we have seen, and we are ready. Our champion is ready, and it's trophy time. So receive the trophy. £25,000. The new Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And one more time, the 8th Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And the new Modus Super Series champion is Andreas Dirty Harrison. And one more time, the 7th Modus Super Series champion. Give it up for Andreas Dirty Harrison!
The moment we've all been waiting for. Would you please show your appreciation for your Series 6 Modus Super Series champion, Scott Taylor!
One more time, your new Modus Super Series champion. He is Chucky. He is Jim McEwen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series champion, retaining his title, the Nuke, Luke Littler!
At the three-quarter stage of Group B then. And there are the early results of this evening's session. Lorraine Winstanley still holding her place in third after a 3-2 win again over Laura Turner, who earlier on this evening defeated Fallon Sherrock by the same scoreline. The top 3 from 5 qualify for finals night, of course. Lisa Ashton is already there. The name in gold on 10 points. Fallon Sherrock just 1 win away herself now. But the battle for third is really hotting up. Winstanley has it at the moment. But Hayter is lurking just 1 win behind. And Gemma Hayter is back on the stage now, where she faces Fallon Sherrock, who can assure her qualification into finals night with a win here. So the result here mightily important for both, but only one can take the 2 points. And despite some doubling
First leg,
woes,
Gemma to throw first.
Gemma got the win over Lorraine Winstanley earlier on. It could have been a whole lot more simplistic than what it turned out to be.
100.
Not really the ideal game you want, though, here, is it, if you're Gemma Hayter? And you're going into battle
46.
now, and Lorraine Winstanley's just opened that gap once again of 2 points in regards to the qualification, and then you're going up against Fallon Sherrock.
100.
Fallon Sherrock, who was simply sublime in inflicting Lisa Ashton's first defeat in Group B, at least, but in her opening match of the evening was below par. So I suppose the question is not just what version of Gemma Hayter are we going to get here, but what version of Fallon Sherrock are we going to get? The early signs are positive
97.
for Hayter.
Gemma Car 161. $99.
Hayter on a potential 2-dart combination. Sherrock
60.
with an eye roll
62.
doesn't leave a finish of her own.
Getting shown the first leg, Gemma Hayter.
I think what we're seeing here with Gemma Hayter is that position you don't like to be in, but
game on.
one that you can often get yourself out of, which is there is no extra lives. There's no other opportunities here. It is now or never.
95.
And sometimes that can just really help focus the mind. which is something that's really wandered for Gemma Hayter so far across this
95.
campaign.
But an opening 15-dart hold of throw will be just what the doctor ordered.
60.
Well, 15 dart has 100 average. Repeat that a few times and I'm sure you'll be getting the points. Bit more pace
85.
about it, isn't there? She's just trying to trust herself here. Just trying to play with some form of feel.
100.
I think that's what we sort of both inferred to earlier on, where don't think, just throw. Trust your ability.
Trust is such
25.
a good word in this situation that Gemma Hayter finds herself in. One of the hardest things to find when you need a result, but essentially you just got to let go of it all.
78.
Disengage the mind and just let the arm do what it can do. Let the subconscious kick in.
83.
And yet you see, pretty much after every visit, those ghost throws are still happening.
100.
Sherrock down to a finish.
53. Follow your car, 68.
Double four. Cracking marker.
60. Gemma your car, 160.
Gemma Hayter finishes like this are well within her reach. That is desperately unlucky.
90. Follow your car, 8. Getting shot on the second leg.
Sherrock is in no mood to give Gemma Hayter any more opportunities than necessary here.
Game on. $100.
I suppose for Fallon Sherrock here, she's
80.
got that opportunity, and I don't want to say to make her life a bit easier, but on the balance of what we've seen over the last 12 to 18 months, you don't want Gemma Hayter on Saturday night. What Gemma Hayter has achieved in the women's game over the last 12 to 18 months has been admirable.
What she's achieved
81.
in the women's game, what she achieved in reaching the World Championships, what she's achieved in this building, winning Women's Week 4 and the WADC Tour title.
You got a chance to get rid of her here. Fallon wins this game, it offers another opportunity to Lorraine that if she won one more match, would eliminate
81.
Gemma Hayter
Gemma
before
Hayter
Saturday even
21.
starts.
It's in the 17. But with Fallon Sherrock
53.
back on 259, there's no need for panic.
59. Gemma your car, 68.
There is still no need for panic. Back up for tops.
Getting shot on the third leg.
This
Gemma
is
Hayter.
much better doubling from Gemma Hayter.
Fourth leg Fallon you through first. Game on.
And once again, Fallon Sherrock is being embroiled into a real tussle here.
$58.
The current average is replicating that in which she tasted defeat against Turner.
41.
This is more like it.
140. $100.
19 then from 303. Absolutely exceptional.
$60. Following the car, 132.
Didn't need to, but certainly attempted it.
100.
A level ton will do nicely.
High quality game, this one. Always felt like it had the ingredients to go with the distance, and it looks very likely right now. Fallon Sherrock, 6 darts at the outer ring to take us all the way. And just like you'd expect, it would be everything going on throw.
Fifth and final leg, Gemma to throw first.
On we go then to a last leg decider.
That'll be encouraging though, won't it, for Gemma Hayter? 2 from 2 on the outer ring, 100% when moving around the board's not quite been her friend this evening. However, you imagine in Fallon's mind right now, it'll be exactly the same thoughts that we was having in here a moment ago, and that is, she's got a chance here to potentially take Gemma Hayter out in the group phase. On the early exchanges, this is all free throwing here for Fallon. This is an advantage. Will she use the 17 again?
58.
Same problem with the 19s. 180 doesn't leave a finish.
81.
Lorraine Winstanley, who currently occupies that 3rd place spot in the table,
40.
has got Lisa Ashton and Fallon Sherrock left to play.
59.
And I suppose you could look at that at 2 ways. Is it an easier task because more than likely they are both already through, or is it an unenviable task because
58.
the league table shows that they are the best 2 players in the group? What a time to do that.
Probably for the first time in this campaign for Gemma Hayter, she's asked herself for a big performance, a big throw, and she finds it at the right time. Gives herself some control back in this leg and in the match.
2 10s for the match. Goes inside. 1 at 2 5s. 75. Goes inside again.
46.
Infuriating for Hayter. And it's Sherrock now who can't find the 146. Hayter returns for an awkward finish
5.
at a high pressure moment. The stakes couldn't be higher. The big number was found nicely.
No score.
But the double
56.
cannot be reached.
Could be fatal to her chances of qualification.
But it's qualification assured for Fallon Sherrock, who survives match darts to win 3-2 against Gemma Hayter, who is now up against it. Fallon Sherrock qualifies for finals night alongside Lisa Ashton from Group B. Hayter had that higher average, but it's Sherrock that gets the win. Winstanley Ashton is up next.
He will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
1 dart.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit!
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And the Dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go for tops or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Kaplas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He is 2 darts away from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone. And you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs 1 more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the 1 treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101!
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double 4 for the match.
Game! Shot! And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jeff Smith!
Welcome back. Only 1 more qualification spot remains as Fallon Sherrock and Lisa Ashton join Rhiannon O'Sullivan, Kirsty Vinakainen and Priscilla Steenbergen into finals night of Women's Week 5. Lorraine Winstanley could join them with a win in the next match. Gemma Hayter needs to win her final match of the group, where she faces Laura Turner, but has to hope that Lorraine Winstanley loses her final 2 matches. The first of which is against Lisa Ashton. So it is an unenviable task, but Winstanley, her theme has really been character, I suppose. Determination, hanging on in there at times, but providing crucial shots at the opportune moments to get those all-important wins that have put her in touching distance of qualification.
We described it yesterday, didn't we, as a
Lorraine to
battler.
first.
As a scrapper. Hasn't quite hit the same standard as the players at the top in this group. That's just a fact. But has kept
100.
herself in contention and has took every opportunity when it has presented itself. That's all you can do. And has got a genuine chance here of
96.
qualifying to Saturday night. Obviously, Lisa Ashton's not the game you want in this moment. But this is a moment that could get it done. And when we look through the fixtures and we recap
31.
things at the end of the night, we may say it's probably about game 6 and 7 that's covered it off, isn't it? Game 6, Fallon
100.
Sherrock beating Gemma Hayter. And if Lorraine Winstanley can get the victory here against Lisa Ashton, it's all done.
Sherrock surviving match
60.
starts against Hayter to do so to get that win. Hayter left ruining,
138.
cursing her luck. Where all the signs were there that the scoring at least was coming back, the power scoring. Just like Lorraine Winstanley has shown there.
180. Lisa Carr, 167.
Hinks made us wait for it.
The lights wasn't waiting, was they? They was flashing for about 3 minutes.
Couldn't find the treble 20 that was required
24.
to
Lisa Carr, 108.
reel in the little fish. It's not completely over, but it is now.
68.
For this visit, at
Lisa
least.
Carr, 106.
Well, you just knew one of these darts was going to go in the one, didn't you? It feels inevitable at the moment with Lorraine Winstanley.
36. Lisa Carr, 40.
Gives Lisa Ashton a chance here for a break of throat. Lisa Ashton's already through.
Each
We
on the
know her
first leg,
fate.
Lisa
This game
Ashton.
means significantly more to Winstanley.
Second leg,
But with
Lisa
that
through
can often
first.
come a
Game on.
very different shift of pressure.
$41.
Again. There we
24.
see those rogue darts drifting into the one.
134.
Ashton capitalises, as you would well expect, by the former 4-time BDO world champion.
140. $134.
Fantastic cover shooting once again from Ashton.
$60. $82.
And again, Ashton has been simply sublime on the treble 19 in this leg. Down to a finish after 12.
83. Alicia Carr, 110. $54.
Winstanley trying to cling on to the coattails of Ashton.
So it feels at the moment, isn't it? It feels like a game of chase.
58. Alicia Carr, 56.
Catch me if you can, says Lisa Ashton. A rare wayward slip.
Getting shot on the
But
second
only with
leg.
the
Lisa
first start.
Ashton.
The next two recover the situation. A leg away from the
Third leg,
game,
Lorraine
and Gemma
to
Hayter's
first.
probably
Game
loving everything that she is seeing right now, because at this point of the day, it's not just the players on stage that are affected. There's always someone in the back room that's hoping for a certain result.
60.
Group A was won on leg difference. Group C was won on leg difference.
140.
Group B could well be won on leg difference, and that final qualification spot could come down to leg difference.
45.
A 3-0 defeat would be damaging for Winstanley
100.
and music to the ears of Gemma Hayter, who has to win against Laura Turner in our next match.
81.
And she could do with winning it handsomely as well.
57. 40.
This match is getting away from Lorraine Winstanley now.
100.
Lisa Ashton, not for the first time, has been absolutely relentless. And traits like that is why
45.
she has had
Lisa Carr, 104.
a stellar career in this sport. Needed the treble. It's not in, I'm afraid, Lisa. Just having to reassess some mental arithmetic going on stage.
We maybe need to do some ourselves in a moment to try and work out this league table.
60. Lisa Carr,
Winstanley
48.
down to a finish. But will she get a go?
Tops is acquired with minimum of fuss. Lisa Ashton, that was the Lancashire Rose at her ruthless best. Lorraine Winstanley now has to watch on as her great friend Laura Turner faces her now rival Gemma Hayter, as third place is all to play for. Turner Hayter is up after the break. join us at crunch time in Group B. Only one more spot for finals night remains, and the permutations are simple. Gemma Hayter has to win here against Laura Turner. Then needs to hope that Lorraine Winstanley doesn't win against Fallon Sherrock. She needs a favour from Fallon, but before then has to win in her own right against Laura Turner, who has just picked up that one win.
First leg, Laura to throw first. Game on.
But has stayed in jovial spirits throughout, as Laura always does. She has the darts here.
I suppose the rest of the night for Gemma Hayter is completely irrelevant unless she wins this match. Doesn't matter what happens in the rest of it. She loses
26.
this game, she is out. But how many times has Gemma Hayter been in positions like this over the last 18 months?
180.
And starts producing her very best.
She just started with a maximum. And did you notice?
85.
That phantom throw was still there in the background as Laura was throwing. She's not happy with perfection.
55.
It's how you get there. And that's the key.
$100.
Laura still has another match to play. Off the back of this one, she rounds off Group B
85.
against Lisa Ashton. It was always going
81.
to be a tricky task for Turner. But she did have a chance. It was 2-3 defeats against Lorraine Winstanley.
165.
After that sublime visit from Hayter is the reason why Laura is where she is and why Lorraine is where she is.
But what a dream start this is for Gemma Hayter. She needed to hit the ground running, get some positive vibes going, down to a double after 12.
41. Gemma Car 16.
And we'll get 6 at it if she needs them. You do feel, though, for the psychology of
Gauge
Gemma
on the
Hayter,
first
she
leg,
needs
Gemma
to do it with
Hayter.
minimal fuss, and she has. A
Second leg, Gemma to throw
14
first.
dart leg
Game on.
there to kick things off. Get the points on the board and put Lorraine Winstanley into bat, and that's when you'll be hoping that Fallon Sherrock turns it on, who has been probably the performer of the evening so far, certainly in regards to the numbers.
$60.
Fallon also the only player to beat Lisa Ashton. And Fallon got a battle of her own going on as well, and that is regards to winning this
60.
group and topping the table. Which does matter. Get a little bit more finance.
And away from that as well, will give her a lot of confidence heading into finals night
60.
tomorrow, knowing she has a fantastic head-to-head record against Lisa Ashton this very week.
100.
Hayter has been in this position before where
43.
she's been 1-0 up and cruising. Last time when she was in this
41.
situation, the doubling woes reared their ugly heads once more, and that would have
43.
affected Hayter
Gemma Car
mentally,
160.
frustrated her.
$60.
Slightly unlucky 60 there, but rounds off a score to leave a level turn with Laura well back on 295. And that certainly doesn't help.
40. Jamaica 100.
Perfect first dart.
Game show on the
Perfect
leg,
second
Gemma Hayter.
as well. Gemma Hayter 2-0 up.
Third leg loaded
Averaging
through first.
just shy of
Game
97. She is doing exactly what she needed to do thus far.
Statement performance, isn't it, so far from Gemma Hayter?
58.
Still got to get over the line. But on your live in-play table, as things stand, Gemma Hayter has gone ahead of Lorraine Winstanley into a qualifying position.
$60.
Of course, it's all irrelevant if Winstanley wins her match, but there you see
60.
as Hayter is 2-0 up, moving up into that vital third spot.
$60.
It's the best possible outcome, isn't it, for Gemma Hayter? Win this game and send Lorraine in. But Laura Turner, we know the job's done, sat at the bottom of the table.
140.
But if Gemma is to miss out on this qualification, the only thing she's going to be asking herself was, where was this performance earlier on? Why did it take so long before it started coming through?
140.
Or if this was horse racing, we'd say this is absolutely superb. Try and win it on the post.
Absolutely.
100. Jamaica 101.
101 then for Hayter. Turner on a bogey. Double 16 for the
69.
whitewash win. Just grazing that wire. But she will be back.
$60. Jamaica 32.
Is this the moment?
Game show
Yes,
on the match, Gemma
it
Hayter.
is. And Gemma Hayter has saved her best performance of the group till last. She's done what she needed to do. A 3-0 win over Laura Turner. Her Group B journey almost at an end. But it's now over to you, Lorraine Winstanley. You need to beat Fallon Sherrock.
$54. Charlie McGuire, 164. $44. $32. Charlie required 120.
Well, 120. He's got a fair, at least 2 handfuls of this. Just needs to stay
60.
there. That's a good shot. Halves his score. Leaves himself on a 2-darter.
$26. Charlie
Time on his
required
side
60.
to become back-to-back singles champion.
$40.
Definitely a couple of nerves in those last 2 darts. But he'll be coming back.
It's a moment he's been in before this situation. Standing at the back of the
81.
stage,
Charlie
approaching the
required
hockey with a
20.
chance to win the title.
He did this to win the first title, if you remember.
11.
I think he's gone.
Georgia
I think he's gone to bust it, maybe. The first title he won it 20. He went 6-7-7 to win it. He had a chance to replicate it again.
Yeah, I get the feeling that was for a bust. And
39.
on that situation there, George Scaife wasn't even able to take it out going to the 18s on that switch.
Yeah, I think he just panicked a bit, but he's done well to get that big one.
Sometimes can be the hardest part.
Georgia requires
This is it.
79.
It's got to be 19s. It's got to be 19s for this shot. Big 20 and a double. He's got the first one. He's going to get a match dart here.
$59. Charlie
Threw the entire body into that
8.
one. Just didn't want to let go of the dart.
No score.
He's given George a chance.
Georgia require 20.
I think George has been quite good on double 10 today.
So many opportunities for Charlie Murphy. Couldn't get the job done.
Got in the match! And the Red Dragon
George
Modus
Scaife.
Super Series Influencers Champion, George Scaife!
It all comes down to this. Lorraine Winstanley, win and you're in. And if you don't, the reigning champion has saved her skin. Gemma Hayter watching on keenly in the back of that, there is no doubt. Hayter currently occupying that all-important third place in Group B on leg difference alone. Fallon Sherrock already safely through to finals night alongside Lisa Ashton. We'll be seeing Lisa in the final match of the session after the conclusion of this game. This is all about
Fallon to through first.
Lorraine Winstanley. She has to win. And she's going to need a breaker throw to do it. Sherrock gets us underway.
Fallon's been exceptional though tonight, hasn't she?
114.
Probably been the standout performer of all the players. And has her own story and battle to try and write at the very top end of the table.
2.
Well, that is not the start you would have wanted when you have to win a match.
But it's probably the start we expected though, isn't it? That's
96.
the problem right now with Lorraine Winstanley. So many darts, and I keep saying it, but that's because we keep seeing it. The amount of darts going into that one segment.
41.
And much like Lisa Ashton was against Lorraine earlier on,
141.
Fallon Sherrock will be ruthless. Winstanley will have to earn the right to qualify,
60.
earn
the
the victory. She has it all to do. Sherrock isn't hanging around. She started with a 1-2-4. This is mightily impressive. Winstanley can appreciate it.
Game on.
She won't want it to happen again.
What is it? It's sliding doors, isn't it? Parallel universes. Imagine this. Fallon Sherrock continues this incredible performance, backing up that 12 dart, which she's continuing to do right here.
140.
She's playing exceptional here. Beats Lorraine Winstanley. Gemma Hayter then qualifies. And then Gemma Hayter comes back and beats Fallon Sherrock in the final tomorrow. Imagine that story.
81.
I suppose of all the big names that have participated in Women's Week in the past,
140.
away from Bo Greaves, who obviously can't compete now that she has earned her place on the tour, Fallon Sherrock's name is missing on that roll of honour.
81.
Well, what a performance this is, though, from Fallon Sherrock. She's completely locked in. The best average we've seen from a female player on that stage was Bo Greaves, 114.56 when she beat Kevin Painter. When Kevin Painter needed the win to qualify. Fallon Sherrock, right now, is averaging 131.57.
And this is my point, that,
41.
like I said earlier, I think she goes off favourite tomorrow night. Attempted the 15s route there. Has to reassess. Winstanley, once again, well back.
65. $40. Following the car, 16.
For 2-0.
Game show on the second leg, Fallon Sherrock.
This is impressive. A 12-darter backed up
Third leg,
by a
Fallon
13.
Game on.
Fallon Sherrock, 120 average as things stand.
I am going to be that guy, though. I'm just going to put a little asterisk next to that, though.
Obviously.
And just point out, then, Bo Greaves did set that record average. It was over a best-of-7 match.
67.
Not that that's going to change things if Fallon Sherrock was to complete the job.
58.
But continues to do that.
$100.
That's better from Lorraine.
Oh, inviting again. First start, she'll be expecting more.
100.
She was expecting it, but it didn't arrive.
We had this afternoon, didn't we? When a player comes on the stage and really needs a result, they walk into an almighty performance. And that was Lorraine Hyde who walked into that one from Sophie McKinley. The 136 finish, the 120 finish. Looks like we're getting a repeat this evening. Winstanley in big, big trouble. And there's not much she'll feel like she could have done. 113.43. Fallon Sherrock just a fraction under the record female average on
59.
that very stage.
104.
114.56, the magic number. 104, the magic number for Fallon here. Double 16 is found, 104 is found, a 3-0 win is found for Fallon Sherrock. That was magnificent. And Lorraine Winstanley has been eliminated. The average special, 112.73, 100% on the checkouts. Lisa Ashton and Laura Turner round off Group B after the break.
You will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit!
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And the Dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jürgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go for tops or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up, to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Kaplas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He is 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone, and you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs 1 more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the 1 treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double 4 for the match.
Game. Go. And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jeff Smith.
One more match to bring you then this evening in Group B, but all the qualification spots have now been filled. Lisa Ashton is through. We say goodbye to Laura Turner, as we do to Lorraine Winstanley, who occupied that 3rd place for the vast majority of the Group B campaign. However, back-to-back whitewash defeats for Winstanley has seen her eclipsed
First flag, Lisa
minute
first.
by the reigning champion Gemma Hayter, who survives a scare. But Gemma has done enough in the end.
140.
Lisa Ashton will not be hanging around here. She can win the group with a win. And it would take a bit of a surprise from Laura Turner, who picked up a big win herself earlier on at the expense of Fallon Sherrock. You just
85.
feel as though she may have caught Fallon a bit cold there. That will not be the case against Lisa Ashton here.
It's ironic sometimes, isn't it, when you look at a group table, and if you was to show me this table before a dart was thrown, I'd go, okay, that's kind of expected. We thought they was the big 3. The odds compilers thought they was the big 3. But when you watch it all unfold and unravel, it's all done so in a way that Gemma Hayter can feel quite fortunate about her qualification. It doesn't matter how you get there. It matters what you do when you get there.
100.
And I'm sure Gemma Hayter will have a big following in here tomorrow night cheering her on, looking to pick up another trophy on that very stage.
45. $55. Lisa Carwardden, 31.
131 then for Ashton.
91.
Laura Turner herself will be
46.
looking to go out with a bang. And a 146 would have done that, but Ashton will return for
60.
tops.
Lisa Carr, 40.
She has been lethal.
Game shot the first leg,
And
Lisa
that is
Ashton.
not stopping here. 1-0 Ashton.
Second leg, Laura to throw first. Game on.
It's been brilliant from Lisa Ashton in this Group B, hasn't it? She's been an absolute joy to watch.
Oh, for sure. And with that in
85.
mind, you'd imagine Lisa would top the group. And if she does win this game, that would be the case. Lisa Ashton would be
60.
your group winner going into tomorrow's action. But that performance from Fallon Sherrock and the performance from Gemma Hayter, the big three have delivered in the last cycle or so of fixtures. Gemma Hayter, an average of 95.94 in her 3-0 victory.
25.
Fallon Sherrock nearly breaking the record. 112, the average demolition job over Lorraine. The big three are turning it up at the end of the day here. Lisa Ashton looking to join the party and looking to join that big number club.
$121.
Turner is hanging on in there.
100.
In matches such as this, a ton has to be your sort of
100.
minimum
Lisa Carr,
expectation.
161. $42. Claudia Carr, 170.
This would be a turn up for the books. Didn't quite have the trajectory.
41. Lisa Carr, 119.
Tops for the 119.
Being shot on the second leg. Lisa
119 acquired. Lethal
Third leg,
once
Lisa
again from
Lethal
Ashton.
first.
We're running out of
Yeah.
superlatives.
Really has been a superb end to the group stages here of Women's Week. Doesn't that
44.
pose the question going into tomorrow? Who really will be the favourite? I would not want to be the person trying to price that one up.
You can make a case
42.
for so many. You can make a case for all of them, in fact. You will not want to miss the finals night
60.
of Women's Week 5 from 7:30 tomorrow night. Saturday night is finals night, as always, here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. It promises to be a special evening of darts where you could be here with us. Scan that QR code. Last chance to get
35.
your tickets. The Gemma Hayter tribe, I trust, will be here in force from just up the road.
Could be what she needs. Those voices, that noise,
60.
that instant reaction, the instant feedback.
Don't forget as well, on finals night
120.
tomorrow, it is best of 7, not best of 5 like it has been throughout the group stages this week. Best of 7 in finals night.
45. $140.
Those 4 stars on the back of Lisa Ashton's shirt glistening, representing her BDO World titles.
47. Lisa Carr, 102.
Seeking a second Women's Week title tomorrow. As is Hayter, as is Vinakainen, as is O'Sullivan.
54.
Four out of the 6 in the field have been there, done that.
140. Alicia Carr,
Could
48.
well be the final 3 darts thrown by Laura Turner.
8.
But it's
Laura
not.
Carr, 82.
Almost becomes unexpected, doesn't it, when Lisa Ashton misses something now, because she's been so amazing on the doubles throughout this campaign.
Hello.
$74. Alicia Carr, 40.
Laura. You'd almost done the hard work. And now Ashton is not going to give you a second chance. Lisa Ashton wins Group B. And she has been mightily impressive. A 3-0 success over Laura Turner. And that is a fine way to wrap up the Group B campaign. After the break, we'll be hearing from Fallon Sherrock.
Are you ready to lift that trophy, Darius? Yes. Let's do it then. Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series 9 champion is Lucky D, Darius Labanowski!
Well, what a wonderful night of darts we have seen, and we are ready. Our champion is ready, and it's trophy time. So receive the trophy. £25,000. The new Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And one more time, the 8th Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And the new Modus Super Series champion is Andreas Dirty Harrison. And one more time, the 7th Modus Super Series champion. Give it up for Andreas Dirty Harrison.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Would you please show your appreciation for your Series 6 Modus Super Series champion, Scott Taylor?
One more time, your new Modus Super Series champion. He is Chucky. He is Jim McEwen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series champion, retaining his title, the Luke Lidlow!
Well, Group C this afternoon was chaotic. Group B tonight has been special, not least with this performance from Fallon Sherrock, saving the best till last. Absolutely superb. Almost breaking the record for the highest ever average. But 112.73 will do nicely to defy Lorraine Winstanley and eliminate her from the competition as we welcome Matthew Edgar and Fallon Sherrock into the studio. Well done. That was a pretty fine way to wrap up Group B.
Yeah, no, I'm really happy to end Group B like that. I think there's been like moments of that all through week. It's just, you know, hitting the doubles at the end and kind of, you know, perfecting that last leg.
You've been very busy of late, and off the back of a disappointing Q School, there have been signs throughout the week that you're getting better day by day.
I think it's because I've been playing solidly for like 8 days now, so it's kind of like memory on my arm. But yeah, I'm happy that I haven't taken the disappointment at Q School, but then again, I didn't really go into that with expectations because I didn't really want it this year anyway. So coming to Modus, I think I've wanted it more than I've ever wanted it.
Matt, we've been treated over the past 2 days in both Groups C and B, but Fallon, along with Lisa, have really supplied us with real moments of quality.
Yeah, we've had a lot of drama, haven't we, in Group C and Group B, even down to who was going to qualify as well. But that was the story. Who's going to qualify as well? Because it felt like from the start it was going to be Fallon and Lisa all the way through. They demonstrated the quality from the very offset of this tournament. And boy, does it give us a bit of a showdown for tomorrow now, doesn't it? We discussed it on comms very briefly. But try separating this lot, because we've had the story and we've had the drama, and we're going to get it even more so tomorrow. I'm really excited for the fact we're going to best of 7 tomorrow, because I think that's going to help the consistency. I mean, Fallon's loving it already. And the reason for that is because the longer the format, the better players should come through. And that's going to suit tomorrow some really good darts.
Well, Fallon, you almost managed to steer clear of the drama. You were winning, you were doing the business. But what was the atmosphere like in the back room where Gemma Hayter, the reigning champion of Women's Week, of course, was really embroiled in that tussle for third with Lorraine?
To be fair, the back room's like, it's great. Like everyone's sitting there like kind of like boosting themselves and stuff like that. But I mean, obviously we're all fighting for ourselves and stuff. And, you know, the people that we need to lose on stage are all going for the opponent and stuff. I mean, I'm not one for sitting there saying I'm not cheering the other person on when I need points. But yeah, other than that, we're all getting on and stuff like that. And it's just supporting it like, oh yeah, you've had a good game. And even if they haven't had a good game, we're like, yeah, but take your double percentage better than what your scoring was and stuff. So it's been a really nice atmosphere in the back.
Looking ahead then to tomorrow night, Matt, what a lineup. You can make a case for all of the final 6.
You really can, and they've all come here in different ways as well, which is quite interesting because the journey and the story. I just know we're going to have that problem tomorrow because you're going to ask me to pick. I can see it coming already, and I'm not looking forward to doing so. And just look at the names that are in the lineup there, and we've got previous winners before, and everyone's achieving something within their own right. So this is going to be possibly, as far as Saturday nights go, one of the tightest I think we've ever had in any week.
Yeah, all 4 previous winners are back tomorrow night, but Fallon, you're not one of the previous winners. It's about time you put that right, I think.
I mean, there's nothing like rubbing salt in the wound, is there? Yeah, no, I have been finalist, I think, a couple of times or once, or I mean, I don't know how many times I've actually played in this, but it'd be nice to come back and actually win a Modus here in Portsmouth, because I don't think I've ever done that. I won one in like Southampton with the men, but I've never won one here.
Is that an irritation then of yours that it's sort of missing from the darting CV?
A little bit, because it's not like I don't believe in myself and how my game is and stuff. It's just I've never had the luck on the night. But, you know, I'll go into tomorrow night. I know the standard of the women. I know I'm going to have to be, like, perfect tomorrow night. So hopefully I can produce a couple of good 100 averages again. That'll be absolutely lovely. But even I'll take a high 90 or something, or at least a mid 80.
Away from Fallon, Matt, Lisa Ashton, what else can you say? Explosive, lightning fast, and just at her brilliant best.
The thing that stood out for me was the lightning fast. She seemed quicker than ever over the last couple of days. And with that, just tells you you're dealing with a very confident player. And when you can just go up there and almost effortlessly, it's almost like she's just doing it completely on field. There's no aim there at the moment for Lisa Ashton. She is literally just getting on the hockey and throwing. And it's a dream position. We all want to get to that point where we just stand at the hockey, throw in the darts, disengage the brain, and just let the trust kick in. But ultimately, hold ourselves back and we try and plan things and we try and work things out. Lisa didn't do any of that, and she'll be very, very dangerous if she can stay within that flow.
The drama really came away from Lisa Ashton and Fallon Sherrock in that battle for third as we look at how Group B finished. And it was Lisa Ashton that just narrowly won it ahead of Fallon Sherrock, but Gemma Hayter through on leg difference alone. Groups A and C were both won on leg difference, and the all-important final qualification spot was achieved by that exact same method. Lorraine Winstanley needed to win in her final match, but that, Fallon, was when you fired in the 112. I mean, has Lorraine Winstanley annoyed you somewhat in the past?
No, but I feel like every time I play Lorraine, we always have good games anyway. So I was expecting the best Lorraine to come out. So in my head, I'm like already prepared before I even walked up to that stage. So regardless how she was playing, I knew how I was going to play before I even like stepped up on that.
Well, it was a thoroughly professional job, no doubt about it. Right then, let's take a look at those all-important groups for finals night tomorrow. And here they are. Fallon, you are going to be alongside Rhiannon O'Sullivan, the inaugural winner of the Women's Week here at the Modus Super Series, and Priscilla Steenbergen on debut. She was mightily impressive in Group C. Lisa Ashton will be alongside Kirsty Vinakainen and Gemma Hayter in Group 2, where all three are previous winners here. Fallon, your immediate reaction to Group 1?
Right, for me, my immediate reaction is, okay, right, you've actually got to like win against Rhiannon again this week. I mean, it's always a difficult game against Rhiannon when I play her anyway. So like in my reaction, I was like, that's a must win. And then it just depends what Priscilla turns up, because I know Priscilla can play quite well. I mean, I'm hoping she doesn't, obviously, but I can't guarantee that. And I think she's going to come out all guns blazing. So I think tomorrow night, for me, I think it's actually going to be a really hard group.
And Group 2, Matt, how do you even begin to decipher who gets eliminated from those three, all three previous champions?
Yeah, I don't think either of them will be happy with that. I think out of the two groups, you'd say Group 2 is probably tricky because there is that unknown quantity still in Group 1 with Priscilla. So we've got tied and tested proven players in Group 2 have all picked up titles before. So with that in mind, Chrissy as well, with the pace, a little bit awkward, a little bit more slow, a little bit more methodical. I think you'd rather be in Group 1 than 2. Group 2 is deadly.
What does the preparation look like then ahead of finals night?
The same as it's been all week. Get up, come here, practice, prepare, play. That has literally probably been it for the last 8 days.
It's interesting you say get up when you've been starting at 10 o'clock in the evening. So that's some lie in that.
Make sure I wake up on time, don't sleep in.
Well, it certainly beats Group A at least. Do you prefer the evenings as opposed to the early starts?
I don't know, because I've been so difficult this week, because obviously it's been kind of like Q school started at like 12 o'clock. And then like when I got to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it was an early start. So then tonight and Thursday, it was a late start. So I haven't actually had like a day where it's been like consistent starting times. It's all been all over the shop. So we'll find out what tomorrow's like, because it's a completely different start time as well.
Best of luck for finals night. Thank you for joining us. Matt, thank you very much for your company as ever. Plenty still to come on the Modus Super Series channel here on Pluto TV. Coming up next, we have a Tungsten Talk with the Turners. Aaron's currently in Las Vegas, but Laura's plied her trade here as she is no stranger to the place. Unlucky over the course of the previous 2 nights. You can see the Tungsten Talk coming up very shortly. And we are live tomorrow night from 7:30. You could be here with us. Tickets still available. And don't forget, there's also a Tungsten Talk before then, tomorrow morning, with the reigning Women's Week champion, Gemma Hayter. And of course, we go again. Series 13, Week 1, Day 1, Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. The lineup is set then. All 4 previous champions take their place in finals night of Women's Week 5. But can Fallon Sherrock finally add her name to the roll of honour? It's about time, Fallon. Come on, another 112.
No pressure.
Easy work. Join us tomorrow from 7:30 in the evening. I know you don't want to miss it. We'll see you then. Good night.
What a finish! What a man! The drum roll finishes, and the target is hit.
And that was it. We've got a brilliant second of the week, and it comes on finals night, and it's another
Dirty Harrison! Van Velzen!
He will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit!
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And he Dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go for tops, or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Gablas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave